Hey guys, good morning. I hope everything's going well today. We got one more of these video lectures, so I thought I'd give you this guy on something that's going to be in your packet today. So you're going to be working today on three-dimensional shapes and on their faces, their edges, and their vertices. So the basic definition for a face is just a surface. It is a place where you could put a sticker, or it's a place where you could cover it with paper. It's flat. It's not going to have any place that you could get hurt on it. It's not going to have any sharp spots. It's just a flat place. Now, whenever you have two of those faces that come together, they're going to make what we call an edge. Now, we find edges all over the place. This desk has an edge where the face, the top of it, meets the side face. It comes together, and you can run your finger right along it, and that's going to be the edge of any shape. Whenever you have three faces that come together, they all come together at one little place, and we call that the vertex. Or if there's more than one, we call them the vertices. So just as an example, I've got a few of the shapes that are going to be in your packet with me here. So we're going to start off with a very basic one, just a regular box. So this is a rectangular prism. It's got a rectangle on the bottom, it's got a rectangle on the top, and straight sides connecting it. So we know this is a rectangular prism. Now, I'm going to count the faces. Those are the flat sides that I could cover with a sticker or anything like that. So this is, we have 1, and then 2 on the bottom, 3, and then 4 on the back, 5, and 6 on the other side. So this shape is going to have 6 faces because it has 6 flat sides. Now, once I've got those counted, I'm going to go back and I'm going to be looking at how many edges it has. Remember, edges is where two faces come together and they make that sharp line. You can run your finger right along it, just like this. This will be an edge. So this is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 edges around the top. 1, 2, 3, 4 edges around the bottom, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 edges around the side. So 4, 8, 12. The rectangular prism has 12 edges. Then we're going to count the vertices. And remember, vertices is where 3 or more faces all intersect and cross together. So another word for vertex is a corner. And so this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. So the rectangular prism has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. I'm going to set this one to the side. Now we've got one more shape here. This one's a little more simple, and at the same time a little more complex. This is a cylinder. This has a circle on the base, a circle on the top also, and it's connected by one straight side. So this shape is a little more complicated because it's got this rounded edge to it. But we're going to count the faces on it. How many flat surfaces does it have? Well, it has one flat surface on the top and another flat surface on the bottom. Both of those are circles. Then it also has this flat surface around the outside. Now, even though this is rounded, it's going to be considered a face. So the cylinder has 3 faces. Then we look at where those faces come together. Now, this edge is not a straight edge, but it is still an edge because 2 faces come together. 1 around the top in this circle, and then 2 around the bottom. So it has 2 edges. And then a vertex is going to be where 3 or more of those faces come together. But since it has 3 faces in the first place, and since 2 of them never even touch, this has no corners. It has no points that you can put your finger on that are those sharp corners. So this has no vertices. So the cylinder has 3 faces, 2 edges, and no vertices. In your packet, there's going to be several other problems that you're going to work through. Don't necessarily look at how many lines that there are. A line does not always mean that there is an edge there. Most of the time it does, but in the case of a cylinder, you're going to have 2 lines that run down the side, and those are not edges. So make sure you're thinking about the shape in 3 dimensions and not just looking at the drawing in 2 dimensions, and that's going to help you out a lot. So I hope you guys do really well on this. Make sure to ask your teacher if you have any questions, and I will see you next week. Thanks, guys.